when I'm talking, you know, I'm just singing at him. Just
look, mate. Fuck him. You'll do the part. You'll play both of them. No one will ever know.
What do you mean?
You'll play your part. You'll play Nigel's part. If he wants to come in and put his part on later,
I'll be here all fucking night.
No, don't say that.
Well, I wanted to get home. I wanted to go say goodnight to Janine because she's got this meeting.
Right. I know. Well, look, let's do what we can, and then leave the rest for LA or something.
Great.
Right?
Great. Is he coming in?
Well, don't worry about it.
What?
What a shitty flight.
God.
Can you believe that steak? You couldn't
What was
get
the steak?
through it. Wasn't it?
I didn't eat the steak. Did you eat it?
No, it was some sort of pate.
Well,
Buffalo,
it was even
buffalo steak or something.
Yeah.
Always go
What time have you
with
got?
vegetables.
Not wearing a
You
watch.
can't ruin the vegetables. You know,
about
you can
5:30.
steam it and bash it about.
Right.
But
We're gonna have
always
time
be
to,
a vegetable, won't it?
No, I don't think you've got time to go to the hotel. I think you're going to go straight to the base. Right?
To the what? Base?
The gig.
Yeah,
To the Civic Arena, right?
No.
it fell through. To the what?
It's just
We had it. Wait a second, hold it.
do you know about this and we don't know about this? What are you talking about?
Going to the Air Force base.
What Air
The
Force
gig where
base?
we're playing.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know about this.
No, I didn't know
We
about
had
this one.
trouble with the other gig.
What's we? What's we? What's we?
Ian fucked up, right?
Oh, I don't understand this information. You know something and you know it and we don't know it?
Well, will you listen and then we've got a chance to explain?
Well, nobody told me anything. What's going on?
We're going to the Air Force base.
Why are we going to an Air Force base?
Because the original gig fell through.
Who's blowing these out?
Nigel, now I'm sure we calm down.
I don't want to calm.
No,
you
there's a
don't.
Listen, Nigel, just listen.
There's no vote taken.
Explanation for what
She
happened.
says we're playing an Air Force base.
Listen to me, I've been...
I don't want to play an Air Force base.
Nigel, you just should be so fucking grateful.
Slow down, there's a coloured man.
Don't give me a hard time. I've been up all night making phone calls, working about this gig. And you're trying to give me a hard time. For why? I'm not even playing there. I don't give a fuck if you play there.
Satisfaction, all right? Because that's what he wants. You know, he'd like to do that. He'd
Look,
like
I
to
think
mix it up.
if we're playing an Air Force base, then we should get into the frame of mind in which we can play an Air Force base.
Well, let's talk about
Thank you, darling. This base is going to
Thank you
be
very
the
much,
best
Sarah.
thing we've come across. I've done all the
Thank you,
charts.
Sarah.
I've got new pages for your book. Now, Saturn's going through Scorpio, and it's born again time. It's like a whole new era here.
It's an
right?
awakening.
Yeah, it's an
Can't ignore
awakening.
it.
It's right. You
This
can't.
looked like a little puppy set on
Yes,
this
but
paper.
Janine
I don't
also-
even know- it
Janine
doesn't
You
make
don't
sense.
understand these
She also
things,
did a
you
chart
know?
on the base, on the Air Force base
And
itself.
it's
Can you
like...
believe this? Look.
Could be very
It's like
painful for
born
Scorpio.
again.
Wait a minute,
Listen to me.
She did all she was aiming at. She did all your charts before, and the air base itself is a Scorpio base.
This is
It was
like a major change on the charts, right? It's a total born again time.
To me, it's fine.
It's total
as long
joy
as there's
from
no
now
soldiers
on.
there.
Excuse me, because I'm really happy that I know that the base is a Scorpio, because I was really questioning and wondering, you know, what it was. I thought it was a Sagittarius.
Well, I mean, things could be worse.
Sag, you know, the base.
Here's the thing. I don't care whether we play a fucking Air Force base or not. As long as we don't have to play for no bleeding soldiers, it's fine with me.
Well, no, they're not
Who's at a
Soldiers.
fucking base?
They're
Who
pilots.
lives at a base? Who lives at a base?
They're pilots, they're airmen. They're not soldiers. They're not. They're not soldiers.
This place has got the best reading of anything we've done so far,
Do you know,
right?
have you ever played a hanger? Have you ever played a hanger before? It's a great fucking sound. It's
It's
like
a great
playing in some
resonance.
such huge
It's the
lobster
best
pot or
resonance
something.
you
It's
could have.
great.
I don't want to be part of a recruiting
It's a real
program.
sound
No,
trip.
Viv, it's nothing
No,
official.
no.
It really isn't.
No.
Hello? The acoustics here are going to be great.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? They
Really
ring.
beautiful
Don't need reverb
acoustics.
here, that's for sure.
You know you're going to get great bounce on that bass.
It's true.
Great.
You must
Oh, Lieutenant
Hookstrand, you are
Yes.
Spinal Tap?
I'm Janine Peccatrone,
Janine?
and this is Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap,
Yeah.
my mistake. I'm Lieutenant Bob Hookstrand. Welcome to Lindbergh Air Force Base. This is your gentleman's first visit to a military facility.
Yeah.
Fine. May I start by saying how thrilled we are to have you here. We are such fans of your music
and all of your records.
That's right.
I'm not speaking of yours personally, but the whole genre of the rock and roll and so many of the exciting things that are happening in music today. Yes, you'll hear a lot of good music in here today. They're dancing. And let me explain a bit about what's going on. This is our monthly At Ease weekend. Gives us a chance to kind of let down our hair, although I see you all have a head start on that. These haircuts wouldn't pass military muster, believe me. Although I shouldn't talk, my hair's getting a little shaggy too. Better not get too close to you, they'll think I'm part of the band. I'm joking, of course. Shall we go in and I'll show you around? Do you have your own musical instruments?
Yes, the roadie should have brought me.
Good. Because we can requisition anything you want with a DD-1150, but it's a lot of red tape. No. We're passing now through the machine shop, and if this is going full blast in the middle of the day, you couldn't hear yourself think, believe me. You ever hear of a group who works out of Kansas City called Fort Jackson and Jill? They've been at a Ramada Inn there for about 18 months. If you're ever in Kansas City and you want to hear some good music, you might want to drop by. Just make yourself comfortable. This is Sergeant Bob Estridge. He'll help you out if you want to have something to eat or drink. Just name your poison. I would like to get the playing on about 1,900 hours, if that's satisfactory.
When would
I make it now, it's about 1,830 hours.
So that's what, 50 hours?
Well, actually about
20 hours?
That's actually about 30 minutes, about a half hour. Give or take just a few minutes. I don't want to rush you. The idea is if we can get it on and we get it over with and we're all happy. And I have just one request. Would you play a couple of slow numbers so I can dance?
Working on a sex farm, trying to raise some hard love, getting out my pitchfork, poking your head, flashing in your hen house, sniffing at your feedback, slipping out your back door, leaving my spray.
With 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. 2 Unit 2, please stay in the airport. Need to know your vicinity. Yeah, I did it for me for my birthday, but so far we haven't raised very much over the birthday last week. And we got a couple of people up there. But today and this evening we've just been talking to truckers on the highway. You know, they start here for a few minutes and they're gone. I did talk to one guy from Montana who said that
he nearly broke a guitar on stage and totally ruined the gig there. And he walks off and, you know, I mean, he can't be expected to sit home and get money. So we've got to get someone else in there.
Nobody's been in contact with him?
No, he's gone. He's gone. I mean, it's very simple, you know. There were musical differences, and he opted for a solo career. That's how it's going to read in the music press, and that's exactly what happened, didn't it?
No, I don't know what happened. Has he ever done this before? Has he ever quit the band before?
No, but it's, you know, you've got to understand that, like, in the world of rock, there are certain changes that sometimes occur, and you've just got to sort of roll with them, you know. I mean, you read that, you know, you saw exactly how many people have been in this band over the years. 37 people have been in this band over the years. I mean, it's like, you know, 6 months from now, I can't see myself missing Nige any more than I might miss Ross McLaughlin, or Ronnie Pudding, or Denny Upham, or little Denny Schindler, and any of those, you know.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that, you know, you're lumping Nigel in with, you know, these people that you played with for a short period of time.
Well, I'm sure I'd feel much worse if I weren't under such heavy sedation, but still in all, I mean, you've got to be realistic about this sort of thing, you know.
So what happens to the band now?
What do you mean?
He's not coming back, or?
No, we shan't work together again.
Give me an A, would you?
Nigel always asks for an E.
I don't care what Nigel asked for. I'm asking for an A, please. All right. Thank you.
Fellas, can you come here a second? Hi, darling. I've got someone I want you to meet. All right, this is Ricky.
Nice to meet you, David.
Ticket sales. Well, you know, could be better. This is David. This is Derek.
Hello. Nice to meet
Ricky.
you.
This is Nick. All right, and this is Viv.
Viva. Viv.
I just thought I found he's the hottest lead guitarist in San Francisco you will ever find. Okay.
Oh, that's where you play.
And I thought it was a great idea. You could, I don't know, replace Nigel for a bit and see how it works out.
Well, we're not looking for a replacement, are we?
No, I know.
We were going on tonight as a 4-piece. I thought maybe that would be
I know. I thought this would be a really nice surprise for you. I've been searching it out for like 2 weeks now.
Well,
and he fits in like you wouldn't believe. I mean,
I'm sure you're very good. I'm sure you're very good, and you know, I like to see fresh blood and all that. But you know,
yeah,
we're not
you
going
need this lead guitarist.
Well,
right?
I don't think we're going to really be able to handle you tonight. You know, I mean, you don't know the songs.
No, he knows the songs. He knows the songs.
Excuse me.
I sent him the tapes.
I
You send the tapes.
Well,
I thought you just discovered him.
Well, so we've known each other for a couple of weeks now. I mean, I found him.
Look, as long as this concerns the band, I mean, if we're going to make personnel changes, maybe we should play around with the idea of horns or something like that.
Yeah, we were talking about like getting real tight as a 4-piece and adding
and then add
later on.
You've got to change the whole base of the songs then.
Well, right now we're not really going to take on a lead guitarist in the middle of the. I'm sorry.
Nobody knows the songs, babe. Honestly, you should just steer him. Why don't you just steer him to a bit?
Give him a go. We ain't got nothing to lose. Right?
Right.
Well,
give it a try. You know, got nothing to lose. You ain't got anything to lose.
you know the songs. You know that know there's a vocal. You know you've got to take. You know, because it's not my range.
He knows it.
Hellhole. Do you listen to that one?
He knows it all.
You really think he's going to?
Yeah, I think he's going to be.
Okay. All right, give you a try then. Okay, welcome aboard for tonight. And yeah, great. Yeah, tell your friends.
Babe.
I mean,
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see you tonight. See ya.
Oh, Ricky, you still at the same number? Yeah. Right.
well, pardon me. What was that about being at the same number?
Well,
You said, if he's at the same number.
yeah, no, I was asking if he was at the same telephone number as he was.
Yes, I know. I understood the telephone part. But why?
We might have changed his number, right?
But from what? From some number that you knew?
Telephone number, right?
No, but how did you know his telephone number? I don't. I'm not following you. How do you know his old telephone number to ask him if he's still at his old telephone number?
In the first place, didn't I? I mean, you can't
I thought you
call
just
someone up
stumbled upon
without
him. I
knowing
thought you
their
just stumbled
phone
upon
number,
him.
right? I mean, so you have to press buttons and things to find out a number, right? So I
But
knew
if
that
you don't,
weeks ago.
I don't see what.
I mean, I can't put out a loudspeaker in the middle of the street.
I'm not
and
saying
expect
that.
him
I'm
to
just
come
saying,
running
I'm
out.
a bit surprised you had to ask him if he's still the same number if you don't know his number
We
to
might
begin with.
change his number.
From what? From what number do
his
you
old
know?
number.
But how do you know his old number? That's what I don't understand.
Because I had to contact him, didn't I?
I'm losing it. You're talking in circles. You're talking in circles.
No, you're talking
Could you give me an A,
circles. You did that.
please?
The windows dirty, the mattress stinks. This ain't no place to be a man. Ain't got no future, ain't got no past. I don't think that I ever can. The floor is filthy, the water's thin. The wind is howling in my face. The rats are peeling, I'm losing ground. Can't seem to join the human race. I'm living in a hellhole. Don't wanna stay in the hellhole. Don't wanna die in this hellhole. Girl, get me out of this I rode the jet stream, I hit the top. I'm in a snake and lobster tail. Sun is drafty, the pool's too hot.
know that you always fancied yourself as the glue that held the band together, and particularly Nigel and David, and it must be very upsetting for you, very disappointing.
I think that was my mistake. You know, I think if we're looking back at the little things that went wrong, maybe the drummer should have been the glue. You know, maybe we were too easy on Mick and didn't make him perform that function, because it's a stupid idea for the bass player to be the glue. You need that man.
Yeah.
He's got to do it. You know, he's got to keep us together. I mean, it's
Is
true.
it a question of personality or of instruments that you play?
Well, it's a question of roles. It's a role you play. You know, and wouldn't it be great if Nigel could just remain that fabulous man-child with his bloody Gumby T-shirt?
Yeah, but
time, you know.
Yeah, but you know, people do have to change. They have to grow. I mean, you can't stop growth.
Yeah.
Can you?
Well, the band has always been a place, a refuge from that. I mean, it's like, you know, it's been like that little room that you had as a kid, you know, and grown-ups,
where you can take solace.
Yeah, grown-ups wouldn't come in, you know, and all of a sudden one day your mum cleans it up, you know, and it's probably a good thing, but it's the last thing you wanted in the world was for someone to
So you're saying that somebody came in and
cleaned up our room? Yeah. It's like the grown-ups took over. It's the victory of the grown-ups. I don't know, but I mean, there's so many little things you can look at and say we should have done that differently. I mean, maybe 100 years from now, people would just say, stupid gits, they should have had lawns, you know?
Yeah, it's the Holiday Bazaar.
We were just here a minute.
I know Spinal is right.
Go on there later.
I thought you were right. Something down. Take a
I got something for you to see.
What is this?
Well, it's a little surprise, isn't it?
I'm not going to go on a carousel ride or anything. It's right there.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh God. If I told them once, I told them 100 times to put Spinal Tap first and Puppet shows after.
It's a morale builder, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got a big dressing room though, it's, you know.
What?
You know, got a big dressing room.
Oh, we've got a bigger dressing room than the Puppet, so that's refreshing.
Got some of this local gold rush brown, they call it. Comes up from the hills, you know what the gold rush used to be.
Right, that sounds good.
I've got some of this Mendocino rocket fuel. That's supposed to be really
Can you play, excuse me, but can you play a bass line like Nigel used to on Big Bottom? Can you double that? You recall the line, it's in fifths.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got two hands here. I can do it.
So that's good, we can play that one.
All right,
Play
that's
Big Bottom, no problem.
Mendocino rocket fuel.
Henge is a problem. Henge, forget it. Cross out Henge.
Green.
Everybody.
Henge is off.
You're Derek Smalls.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's swallowed me. Hi.
Hi.
My name's Scott. How you doing?
Oh, Spinal, right, my The show doesn't start for half
Hey,
an hour.
you're David St. Hummins.
Yeah,
How you
hello.
doing?
Good
My
to see
name's
you.
Scott.
Hi, Scott.
I don't know where you. Hey, where's Nigel?
Nigel's left the. He's pursuing solo.
Independent
projects.
ventures.
Independent.
It's a very amicable.
Hey,
Creation
you
is a-
remember when you guys were here in '77?
Yeah.
You know, on the Death on a Stick tour?
Yeah.
That was really great, Dave. I'll say.
Warrior is a question. We might be able to do
Oh,
Warrior.
and remember Nigel was to foam? Remember that stuff?
We don't have any
It was
foam. We
great.
can't do Warrior. Forget it. We can't do Warrior.
The gnarly two.
Brain
Gnarly
is
two. Right.
it's a problem.
I don't know.
All right.
I would say let's go for the cocktail.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
where's
cocktail time for Tat.
Bye.
Yeah, cocktail. Bye. Nice meeting you. Blood is
It's in. Yeah, I can play that.
right, and vengeance out.
It's out.
Brain is out, right?
Brain is out.
Oh, that's a nice little set, isn't it? That's cozy 10 minutes.
You wouldn't be having all this trouble, would you, if someone hadn't let go of Ricky?
Oh, I wouldn't bring that up if I were you.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't bring that up.
No, I mean, it was a disaster. It was a complete fucking disaster, you know. I mean, I don't... You don't know what it's like to be on the stage with someone who does not know the lyrical content of the songs he's doing.
Can you see the audience reacting?
Oh yes, I saw them. I felt them reacting. I saw them sponging off the seats afterwards. I mean, they loved the front of his trousers, you know.
Don't give me those vibes. I mean, just because he was a heavy Aries,
you just blushed
I like
a bit.
a bit of
Do you know that you
no,
blushed?
I did not. I did not.
Do you know that you just blushed?
No.
Look,
Just
it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
I mean,
Okay,
just because
it didn't
it's
work
an
out.
hardcore Aries, it doesn't mean
We're
to
trying.
say that
The musicians are trying to work on the
The
set.
problem we're trying to solve right now, why don't we set our minds to a rational solution of this particular problem? Would that be...
You talk about that, no.
Jazz Odyssey. Let's do Jazz Odyssey.
No, we're not going to do... This is a festival,
David,
right? It's an amusement park. We're not about to do a free-form jazz exploration in front of a festival crowd.
Why do we always have to pander to people? We could
It's not
educate
pandering, you're badgering. You know, there's a difference between pandering and badgering.
We're expanding. We're saying...
No, we're not.
growing.
We're desperate. We're groping.
We're growing.
Or groping.
You are witnesses at the new birth of Spinal Tap Mark II. Hope you enjoy our new direction. On the bass, Eric Smalls. He wrote this.
Well, I can't tell you how hard it was to track you down. You've been hiding out.
Yeah, my host, who I'd like you to keep anonymous, he's a famous TV or telly star, as they say. He plays a doctor on TV. I don't really want to mention his name. It's a bit, embarrassing.
Yeah, well,
So he let me this. He's teaching me how to play tennis. This is an exercise. The first exercise for hand control is you keep the ball on the face of the racket. He says keep it on the face, keep it on the face, and flip it. Keep it on the face.
Oh, you're doing good.
Keep it on the face.
That's good.
Flip it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you've been staying with him and
Staying with him and flipping it like this. Flip it.
Yeah.
See?
And that's what you've been doing since you left.
Sorry.
Yeah. Since you left the band,
Well, I've also been thinking, I suppose, part of my program to really open up my mind and really redevelop myself is get up. It's quite early to get up for me early when it's chilly and play this. You see, I'm not wearing any trousers. I don't think.
Yeah, well, you
see this?
Wearing the tennis gear.
It's what they wear when they do this, and
well, that they don't wear that.
Don't touch me.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. DeBurgie.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that strikes fear into the hearts of your opponents? That little skull.
That might work. I never thought of that.
Yeah,
It does.
that little...
It does in real life. I know that.
I know that's not normal tennis attire. Yeah. So you're really not thinking in terms of...
Hello, Mr. DeBurgie.
Yeah. You're not thinking in terms of what you want to do creatively, what your future holds creatively.
What I do, yeah. I've been writing a bit. Started one new song, which is not finished.
I did talk to David, and I think that there is a genuine concern on his part for, a lack. There's a lack. He's missing you. I just wondered if you have that same feeling.
Yeah. I miss him. I mostly miss writing with him, I suppose, most of all. It sounds silly, more than even performing.
Well, why is that?
I don't know, something happens when we write a song together. It's sort of... I don't know, it's just... it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do it. We sort of become, you know, the same writer when we're writing, I suppose. And
do you ever think of pursuing a solo career?
I'd really have to think about that quite a bit. I'd really have to think about that. So I said I'm trying to really reorganise my life. Stop smoking.
Oh, yeah?
I used to make a wheezing noise when I... Now it's much clearer, you know. It's been 3 days and already it feels like it's completely cleaned out. And
so you're like taking this time to really reorganize your whole life and try to put things in perspective and move in new directions.
You see, I'm sort of getting back into the, you know, the way the Japanese look at it. They say, you know, a flat ocean is an ocean of trouble. And an ocean of waves can also be trouble. So it's like that balance. You know, it's that great Oriental way of thinking where, you know, they think they've tricked you, and then they have.
Glad to see you came. How you too? All right. Yeah, you got your drinks and everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, tuck into the chips. You know. All right. Oh, darling, thank you. Yeah. It's nice up here, isn't it? Sort of on top of the world feeling. You know?
Dismal feeling, yeah.
Yeah. What you got in here?
Don't worry about
What's got in here? Oh, you put gin in there, didn't you? What are you doing to yourself?
It's a good crowd, good crowd.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you know, some of these things just, you know,
Well,
don't
it's
mean
hard
much.
to get at the last minute, you know? You can't arrange it all overnight.
Yeah, there was another party. There's a couple of other parties.
Already. Solid gold. Well, he's got enough gold records. I mean, you've got a real successful band, haven't you? What's it called?
Yeah, the Cleaners.
Cleaners.
Yeah, real good. We've just been polishing our albums up.
Yeah, I'd like to make a call to a long distance call to Tokyo.
Where?
Yeah, just charge it to Mick Shrimpton's room. 1107. That's right.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Jane, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Can we, excuse us, private here? Yeah, listen, I understand that you want some changes in the contract with the film company. I talked to my producer and he said that
I wanted some say in the final cut now.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't.
It's a new situation, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I know, but I mean, I made a deal with Ian. And the deal was that I had final cut. I'm the director. It's my film, and I really can't relinquish that.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that, but that was Ian.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
I mean, that was history.
Yeah, but I can't give anybody final cut. You understand? I mean, I'll let you look at it. Certainly, you can have.
Yeah, but I don't know what you've got in there.
Well, you have to trust me on this. You just have to trust me because I can't be hamstrung this way.
No,
I really can't be hamstrung.
I didn't find you in the first place, right?
No, you didn't find me, but I didn't find you either. So,
no, but
I'm
part of the setup, right?
I understand.
And I mean, it's an important part that I play in all of this, and I've got to.
Well, and you come off beautifully. You come off beautifully. I mean, there's you know, I mean, if anything, you come off as somebody who has really taken control of this band and done some terrific things with it. So I don't think you should feel worried about how you're coming off. You're coming off great. I just have to feel as an artist that I have a final say in what in my canvas, as it were, in my
but I want to make sure that you've got everything focused and the
it's all focused. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
No, I don't think so. I can't. Okay. Get some shots on her. Let's get him. Let's get a few words with him. Get some shots.
get her and get the hell out of here.
You see, what I want is the right image.
Yeah, I know what
and
you
I
want.
don't know what kind of image.
I know, but you have to leave that up to me.
over
I'm the filmmaker. I'm making the film. You're worried about the image of the band. You can't be worrying about the film. I mean, I can't work this way. I just can't work this way.
Well, I think
this is craziness.
You just got to go along with what I say sometimes. You've had your way the whole way.
All right. Well, we'll talk about this another time. I mean, we're still filming here. We'll discuss it. I can't. This is crazy.
Right.
I mean, go ahead. Whatever. I mean.
Excuse me. Janine?
Yes.
Hi. Jill
Hi.
Nancy Rolling Stone.
Hello, Jill.
How you doing?
Yeah, operator? Yeah, I'd like to make another long-distance call. To New York. Yeah, just charge it to McShrimpton's room. 1107, right.
You don't care anyway.
No, well, we're going to, we might go for a new label. We might give up the pollen a bit, and we might go into the lemon label now.
Mm-hmm. That seems like a wise
it's a new
move.
label, but, you know, it's got...
Right.
I think there's things going for it. And we might be doing a tour of Mexico next.
Mexico, there's a big market in Mexico.
There is
for
a big
Spinal
market
Tap.
in Mexico. You know, they're into this heavy stuff.
Yeah. Those Mexicans sure enjoy hard rock.
Want a piece of cake, Dave?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks pretty strong.
End of the road, eh, babe? This is, Candy.
Hello, Candy.
Crystal.
Crystal Candy.
My very good friend.
I love the sound. I love the power of your music.
Oh, thank you.
She was there last night.
All right.
All night, I might add.
All night.
God, say no more.
Say no more. Mushrooms were great, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the soup wasn't bad either. Let's go find David.
So, tell me, did your first U.S. tour in the last 10 years live up to your expectations?
It was the last 6, actually.
Oh, last
in terms of total success, well, we got a bit lumbered with some personal problems.
I know it was rough out there, but did you think it would be this rough? That's what I want to know.
Well, it's not.
You know, it's like this your last waltz. Are we talking the end of Spinal Tap, or are you going to try to milk it for a few more years in Europe? I mean...
Well, I don't really think that the end can be assessed as of itself as being the end, because what does the end feel like? It's like saying when you try to extrapolate the end of the universe, you say if the universe is indeed infinite, then what does that mean? How far is all the way? And then if it stops, what's stopping it, and what's behind what's stopping it? So what's the end, you know, is my question to you.
What's that end?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
I can handle this. I can handle
I mean, I don't think you're saying the right things here.
I'm saying it's not the end.
Look,
I did mention the end. I mentioned the end, but not as something that's happening, but as something that's not happening.
I mean, you can't put good talent down, can you? I mean, you
look,
can't
you can tell me the truth. The aunt's not going to print it anyway, okay? I just want to know from my own head.
You know, I think we need a little bit of time to discuss this between the two of us. If you wouldn't mind just leave us alone, we can sort things out, and then we can come to the kind of thing we want you to print, all right?
It's up to you.
Yeah, we want the right press,
You need
first,
press.
you know,
You want
and I think we need to sort this out a little bit.
Thanks very
You're
much.
bright
Thanks
spark.
very, very much.
You're a real
Thank you very, very much.
bright spark. Real spark in the life,
Thanks for the
aren't you?
rescue. Thanks for the nick of the time
Well,
rescue.
listen, mate, I don't know what you've been saying. I came in here, you were talking about the end. What were you talking about
the
before?
arse end of the conversation, you come out like you're a fucking expert at what we've been talking about. You don't even fucking know.
No, but when I came up, you were talking about the end. That was good enough for me.
Great. Well, did not say it was the end of the band, did
Well,
I?
I heard you say end about 5 times when I walked in here.
I said the end of an era. It's two different things, the end of a band,
she
the end
said
of an
it's
era.
the end of the band, and you
I
kind of
said
say, yeah.
no, I said no. Great.
I just don't know how to get through to you anymore, you know? It's like, we used to have this great thing going, we almost didn't need to say anything to each other, and now you just...
Let's have a bit more of that, okay? I mean, why are we talking to each other now, for example?
That's what you
more
feel.
of that silent communication.
Is that the way you feel?
Yeah, a bit.
Just lack total no communication, right? Okay.
I'm communicating.
Right, fine.
Okay. Why don't you come over and chat up Albert and talk to you about Lydia. Lydia Love, I hear she's good.
Right.
Yeah. David. Is there room in there? How you doing? Hello, Del. Oh, what have you called it?
I'm Menton from the past. Remember the night I joined the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you bought me.
Christ. I know we bought you a haircut.
Last one.
Christ. What have you done? Oh, look. McEwen's ton.
A bottle of McEwen's for you. time. How you doing?
Okay. You took the slug out of the top and you placed it back on.
Well, I know you don't drink it. It's all Coca-Cola in there. It's a Heineken's top.
Oh, I see.
I opened it up and drank it.
Thanks for the thought.
Yeah, it's funny. I really thought that, I thought I'd feel worse about this whole thing than I do, you know?
Well, what are you going to do? No, not with the ice. What are you going to do with your life?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, Pamela is, once the divorce becomes final, she's going to take the money and quit modeling and form a band.
No kidding.
Yeah, and she asked me if I'd be interested in auditioning for bass play, so I might do that.
Well, that's really nice. That's really nice.
I think it's really a time for us to, you know, take all those projects that we thought, you know, we didn't have time for.
Oh, there's dozens. There's so many.
You know, we didn't have time for them
projects.
because of TAP.
I know, it's a freeing up, isn't it? It's all this free time, and suddenly time is so elastic.
It's a gift. It's a gift of freedom.
I've always wanted to do a collection of my acoustic numbers with the London Philharmonic, as you know. Do you remember Deborah, the cellist?
Blonde.
Second cellist.
Blonde.
Blonde Deborah.
Yeah, Blonde Deborah.
Yeah, the second cellist. She said, any time, come by and do your acoustic stuff with the group. And she meant
with the
London
Symphony.
Fucking Symphony.
I mean, who wants to be a fucking 45-year-old rock and roller farting around in front of people less than half your age?
That is so true, yeah.
Cranking out some kind of mediocre head-banging bullshit, you know, that we forgot.
It's beneath us, and we are beneath it.
And it's like memories, you know, it's like recreating old memories.
It's like trying to get it up when you just haven't got the juice, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's true. So now we can play sitting down again.
Yeah, that's true. But I think, you know, we've got to go out with a bang, do a killer show tonight, and really take stock.
I wish I felt more like it. I really do. I think I'm officially too old to rock and roll, is what it is. You know?
Well, that's it, though.
It's what it feels like, you know. I've never felt anything like this. I'm 36 years old.
We're bleeding lucky that we don't have to carry this bugger on, you know, that we don't have to become middle-aged
That's what I feel. That's exactly
around mediocre.
Who wants to see a 45-year-old rock band?
That's right.
Who wants to see them?
Absolutely right. I mean, we can go into music or into films. I mean, the whole world's opening up to us right now.
Forms of music we haven't even dreamt
That's
yet.
right.
That's right. It's great.
Yeah.
It really is great.
We're lucky. Yeah. I mean, people should be envying us, you know.
I envy us.
Yeah.
I do.
Me too.
Isn't that funny?
You know, it's funny, but I thought I'd feel worse about this day than I do. I really.
What's the feel? It's just another gig, you know.
Well, I mean, I thought the whole thing about Nigel leaving and stuff would affect me more strongly. But
well, I've made the adjustment, you know. Nigel's dead. Nigel was my friend and he died. And making that adjustment, you know, I don't need to make any more about him. It's like, you know, it's like Hemingway said, you know, remember them as they were and write them off.
see, if you hit the note just right, see you get to zero. That's the best. So what I like about rock and roll is a world where zero is the best. See that? See how that works? Every string.
It's going to be fine, right?
See the poster, David?
Aye?
See the poster?
Oh, yes, isn't that nice? Well, that settles it, doesn't it? It's official. Tap lives, shock horror.
We do live for about 82 more minutes.
What do you want me to put up there, huh?
Tap dies in a pool of its own blood.
Yeah. How about garage sale? No, just be inside, darling. Just be inside, darling. Oh, it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. You know, it's the last what?
Oh, don't
The
talk
last
like that. It's not the last.
It's the last tap.
Drip from the tap.
Yeah.
We'll make them, missus.
Nice dog.
We'll make them real sorry.
It's going to work.
I'm in. I'm in tune.
Last tune.
Last tune. Last tune.
Last tune.
Huh? I think it's time to go. Can you go?
I'm going to do the show, the dynamite show. Come see the show?
Yeah. Right, mate.
So you just come here to hang around backstage like a real rock and roller? Is that what you're doing? You're groupie now.
No, it's... Yeah, I know. No, I didn't. No, it's really... I'm really a messenger. I bumped into Ian and...
Ian? Oh, the other dead man, yeah. Right, yeah.
He's got some strange news about Japan, actually. Seems that Sex Farm is on the charts in Japan. It's number 5 last week, actually, and it seems that those little people over there like it quite a bit. So he asked me to ask you, Tap, if you'd be interested in reforming and doing a tour, Japan.
Like starting soon? So you're saying like, so after you left the group and thereby pulled the plug, you've come back. I'm just getting this straight. You've come back to replug our life support systems in. Is that it by the grace of your by the stroke of your hand? You're going to set. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to bring us back to life? Is that what you've come here for? I mean, it's you fucking nerve that you display and come.
No, it's not mine. With a what? Going up, yeah, going up. They say number 1 next week, easy, and they've just been. It's not my, doing it. Ian and I just really bumped into one another. It's not. So Ian said that he'd book the tour if some changes made with respect to the way it's being run at the moment, and so that's just passing on the information, really. Discuss that.
Yeah, well, I think it's time to go in. We've got time to discuss it now. Oh.
Phoenix also rises, man.
What would it be, about 20, 25 gigs, you figure?
We said maybe 25, 30, maybe even 35.
Yeah, okay.
Little girl, it's a great big world, but there's only one of me. You can't touch 'cause I cost too much. But tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you tonight. You're free, but you're just for feet. You still got the baby teeth. You're too young and I'm too hung, but tonight I'm gonna rock. Tonight I'm gonna rock. Tonight I'm gonna rock. Tonight I'm gonna rock tonight. Oh yeah. We've got not a dry seat in the house. Next day we'll be on our way, but tonight I'm gonna rock it. Tonight I'm gonna rock it. Tonight I'm gonna rock it. Tonight I'm gonna rock it tonight. Little girl, it's a great big world, but there's only one of them.
Say if you wrote about a gent's bum, they'd say, well, so what?
Good work,
You've done
they'd
a
say.
song about good luck to you.
Yeah.
I hope it goes up the charts.
I bet he had it coming to him, you'd say.
Yeah, and if it's about a young lady, suddenly, ooh.